guys, so today I have for you the what's in my iPhone tag. I wasn't necessarily tagged by anyone, but I really wanted to do it just because it's been one of those videos that I've been watching so much lately, and I thought maybe someone out there was intrigued to what I have in my phone. So if you are, here it is. You're welcome, and without further ado, let's get started. So first and foremost, I have the white iPhone 5S. Yes, I still have the white iPhone 5S. Many people make fun of me for that, but I don't necessarily see the need of getting the 6 or the 6 Plus or the 6S. I think it's the same thing, and it's a waste of money, kind of. The only reason why I would probably upgrade is for the camera quality, and not really because I don't even use my phone camera anymore. I use my Sony camera. The way I see it is my phone does the same thing as the 6 or 6 Plus, so I don't see the need. That was a long explanation, so let's just get started with what I have inside. Alright, so I decided to zoom in, and if you're wondering, the case that I have is this glittery one that I got from Amazon for like $1. It's not the greatest case because it gets attached to your clothing and it gets ruined, but it's a pretty cute case. So this is what my home screen looks like. It just says be happy and positive. I like to keep positive quotes in my home screen just because it's nice to open up to. And it's currently 5:59 if you were wondering. It's Friday, February 5th, and once you swipe to the side, it's my lock screen. Alright, so first up we have messages, then we have what's up, we have photos. I have a lot of photos in my phone. Then we have the camera app, we have Instagram, which is my favorite app. Well, Snapchat is my favorite app right now. But if you want, go and follow me on Instagram if you aren't already. That's what it looks like. I really love interacting with you guys through there. Then we have Twitter, which I don't really use as much. I just use it for like award shows or whenever I want to rant. But if you want as well, go and follow me there. It's Natalie Munoz X3 as all my social media outlets. Right next to that I have Pinterest, which I love Pinterest. I was a huge fan of Tumblr, so that's pretty similar to Tumblr. I just love getting inspiration from there, getting quotes, getting pictures, a bunch of things. Tumblr is amazing, and my username is Natalie Munoz X3 as well. Then we have Snapchat, which has turned into one of my favorite apps. I love interacting with you guys through there, and I just love snapping every single day. That's what the back looks like, and then when we flip it, it's you guys. Well, my ring light you can barely see. But go and follow me on Snapchat if you guys want. I'm more active there than anywhere just because you constantly keep putting things every day, and I just love interacting with you guys through there. Alright, so moving on to the third row, we have YouTube, which is obviously one of my favorites as well. We have Vine, which I used to be really active on Vine before, like not posting wise because I never posted any Vines, but I used to watch Vine religiously before. Not as much anymore just because I just find it not as funny. Then I have a photography album, which is what I edit my Instagram pictures with and my thumbnails. I'll show you guys what I use each one for later, and it's actually the only album I have just because I don't really like albums. I feel like you don't get the most use out of each app, and you tend to forget what apps you have in those albums, at least for me. Next to that we have the Yelp app, which is great for reviews for restaurants or what to do around your city and stuff. I really like that app. Then we have the clock, which the only reason why many of us use it is for our alarm, and I have a lot set up, obviously, as everyone. Settings, we have notes, the calendar. I barely use the calendar app just because I prefer to write things down in my agenda. In the fifth row we have weathers, and right now in New York it's 36 degrees and it was snowing today, and it's actually gonna snow Tuesday and Wednesday. Great to know, great to know. Moving on, we have Google Maps, which is my favorite maps. I hate the iPhone map one just because it's not helpful. The Google Maps is just way better, and I like the display that it has as well, and it's great for transportation, especially if you live in New York for the trains and stuff. Then we have Amazon and Google, which is my favorite way to search things. I don't really use Safari as much. I prefer Google. In the bottom row, which is the home row, I have phone, music. I barely use the music app. I don't really have music in my phone just because I have way too many pictures already, and I like to keep the space for that. Right next to that is Mail and Safari. And moving on to the second slide, first up in the first row we have the Period app. A little bit awkward but very convenient, especially if you're a girl. Obviously it just helps you know, with your dates. Okay, this is getting awkward. It's just great because it just tells you when your period is coming, and also when you're fertile and all that fun stuff. Not fun, TMI maybe. Good times, good times. Then we have the daily horoscope, which I don't really believe in the horoscope a lot. I mean, I try not to. I don't know why, but it's pretty interesting sometimes, and I am a Capricorn if you're wondering. That's what the app looks like. I really like the display, and yeah, it's just fun. Right next to that we have Follow Me, which is a fun app to have. It just tells you who unfollows you, who's not following you, or who you're following that's not following you back, all that fun stuff. It's just pretty interesting to have. We have Maps, my least favorite app. Don't really like that. On to the second row we have Uber, and if you want a free ride you can use Natalie M as your promo code. Right next to that I have JetBlue, which is great for when you're traveling. I downloaded it when I went to Vegas. I should delete it because it's probably just occupying space in my phone. Then I have Today Tickets, which is great if you live in New York or Chicago or Vegas or anywhere that they have Broadway shows. This is amazing for that. It has great prices and it's fun. It's fun to have. Then I have Chase, and moving on to the third row, I have Cash, which is a great app to have if you're out with your friends and you don't carry cash with you. You can easily just transfer money, especially if they have another account. And then I have Timeout, which is a great app to have as well. It just tells you different restaurants and ideas to do in your city. I have Netflix for whenever I want to Netflix and chill for my phone. And then I have Spotify, which is my favorite music app to have. And if you want to follow me there and see the music that I'm listening to or currently liking, you can follow me through Natalie Munoz X3. Then in the fourth row, I have Fandango, which is great for movies, to see like the theaters and the movies that are coming up and stuff. It's pretty fun. Groupon, which is an amazing app, especially for deals. It just has amazing deals overall for like trips, for things to do around your city, for miscellaneous stuff that you may need. I don't know, it's pretty cool overall. I have Espresso, which is a fun app to have when you're texting, of different faces, expressions and stuff. Pretty funny. Then I have SMS Faces, which is another funny meme faces thing to have. I barely use this one though, so I might delete it. In the fifth row, I have P-Pop, which is another expressor meme GIF kind of deal. I apparently really like these, and that's what this one looks like. This one's a lot more fun because it has different GIFs to use, or GIFs. I never know how to pronounce that, but it's pretty fun and exciting. Then I have a random game here. I usually keep my games together, so I don't know what that one's doing by itself there, but it is Two Dots, which is one of my obsessions. I love, 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 love this game. It gives you this mystery prize thing that I never tend to get, like the big prize. It's a trap. It's a trap. Whatever. I'm in level 280, as you can tell. I use this a lot and I'm a little obsessed. So that's what it looks like. You just basically connect four. Pretty fun. Pretty fun. I don't know, I'm obsessed with that game. Moving on, we have the App Store. Then we have Poshmark, which is a recent app that I downloaded for selling clothing or buying clothing. It's pretty cool, and actually I'm going to start selling some clothes there as well. So if you want, go follow me. It's Natalie Munoz X3, and I'll let you guys know through Snapchat or Twitter when I'm going to start selling clothes there. But moving on to the third slide, we have utilities, which is the basically unnecessary crap that we have to keep. Thanks Apple for just taking space from my phone. Then we have Podcast, which is actually a pretty fun app that I didn't really use as much. And they have Serial, which I mentioned before. Really love that podcast. Right next to that, we have Apple Watch, which I'm actually going to move to utilities because we don't need that. Thank you so much. I'm going to move Health as well because we don't need that, obviously. And I have the Emoji app as well, moving there. You guys are helping me clean and organize my phone apparently, so let's keep on. I have the Snap Upload app, which I haven't really used because it just doesn't let me log in, but it's supposed to just upload pictures without you having to take it at the time, if that makes any sense, but yeah. Then I just have a few more games. I have AA, which is a fun and addicting game that I stopped playing because it just gave me anxiety. I'm going to show you guys. I can't play that game. I just can't. Whatever. My last two are my current obsessions. I have Flow Free, which is so addicting. So addicting. All these games. Oh, no! Crap. Great. Thanks. Oh my god. Okay, so that's what it looks like. You're just supposed to like connect the dots and stuff. Pretty fun. Last but not least, we have Stop, which my friend Erica made me download this, and I'm currently obsessed with it. It's just a game you can play with strangers or your friends. It gives you a letter and you're supposed to like write different things for different categories. Pretty fun and addicting. Alright, so back to the photography album. I have a lot of apps for my Instagram and just editing pictures overall. First, we have Facetune, which is my favorite out of all. It just helps you like make it brighter and smooth your skin if you have any pimples, which I have. This is a picture that I was currently editing, and that's before, after. Before, after. You can barely even see that. Let me zoom in for you guys. So, there you go. Before, after, before, after. I really love that app. If you guys want, I can make it how to edit Instagram pictures or edit pictures overall, a separate video. Let me know in the comments below and I will gladly do it for you guys. Next, we have Play Memory, which is basically the app for my Sony camera that just transfer my pictures directly to my phone. I have Photo Grid, which is great for collages or shaping your pictures however you want. Let me just show you guys basically that picture. Then you could, you know, put it however you want, to the big Instagram size or the small cube Instagram size. You can just shape it however you want, keep white borders if you want, and also this is actually where I size my pictures for my thumbnails because this is like the perfect size. Not right now, but you know what I mean. Then we have Reflection, which is the app for when you want mirrored pictures. So let me show you. So that's an example right there. You could have it like that or like that or like that. It's just pretty cool, and you could also make it brighter. Love that app. I have Aviary, which I just keep to circle things or draw on pictures or screenshots. And then I have Moonlight, which is good for videos if you want to like crop them together or size them however you want. That's cool too. InstaSize, which I don't really use anymore. I just use the photo grid, so whenever I want to size my pictures. I have Over, which I used to use a lot for my thumbnails. It just gives you cool fonts or words to use for your pictures. Afterlight, which is an app that everyone has, but I honestly regret purchasing that app just because I edit my pictures now on Instagram or the actual iPhone photo thing. You know what I mean. And last but not least, I have Rona, which is another cool app to have for fonts. That's what it looks like. It's pretty cool. So that's pretty much what I have on my iPhone. Let me know in the comments below if you guys want to see how I edit my Instagram pictures, like an actual tutorial, and I would gladly do it for you guys. But I hope you all enjoy this video. Give it a thumbs up if you like it. Subscribe if you haven't done so already, and see you next time. Bye!